I can't help myself. It's very warm in this room, but we've got to go with it. So I can only wear a t-shirt. I can't fit a jacket on, but you can see the badges right there. As we are here, hoping to make an improvement on last season. Welcome back, people, to episode number 1 of season number 3 here of the Schalke FIFA 22 career mode. Now I wish I would have called it a rebuild, because today we start the new season after 2 seasons on the trot where we've been very mediocre. I've got to say that. However, I won't tell you the outcome. I won't tell you which division we're in. You probably should know, but if you don't, go ahead and watch the previous video. Leave a like on this video and the last one. And of course, subscribe if you're new around here and are excited for the future videos. We need all the support we can get to power us through into FIFA 23. Hopefully on 6.5k subscribers, as we're going to show you the calendar. Fixtures should be out. We've got pre-season, we've got Genoa, Cagliari, Ghent, and then I think we might get onto the first game of the season, which is Hertha Berlin at home. Depends on how many transfers we actually make though, because I've got plans on quite a few. And we'll start off with board objectives. We've got short term, sign 3 players younger than 20-year-old. Should be able to do that easy. We've got a streak of 10 games, at least 1 goal in them, and a crucial forward in the team. Okay, they want us signing a striker. They can see the lack of goals we have, even though I'm trying to shore up the defence as well. Continental success, none. They want us to finish mid-table. Still, we've got 2 seasons to win the title, which I don't think will happen. Bundesliga mid-table in round of 16. They want 5 million unspent, which is apparently already done. Reduced player wages by 75k. That's half done, because players have actually been leaving in the off-season. Dadishov has gone, Merkan has gone, Ramfdal has gone to Burnley after his loan to buy, and I think Schwebe, or one of the loan players, has actually gone, as we've got to make 80 million off youth players in 3 years. We can focus on that later. As you can see, the transfer budget right here. Oh, look at the shirts selling. Salazar, Harit and Barreto, okay, didn't expect them to, as 30 million is what we've got to spend. Should be more once we sell players. We've got a big wage budget, which I'm going to shorten down. 32 million we now have, and the squad looks as follows. You can see it right there. It's decent, it's okay. We've got Aydin back in it, we've got Shaib in it. One of the youth players is now, I think Schultz is on. Schwartz should go out on loan. He's higher rated than Schwartz as well, as I can't really speak. Molina is on the loan list. Idris is back at a decent rating. We've got Matondo still here. And Hurry to hopefully move on to a transfer list as my short list. It's the biggest one I've had in a career mode so far. It is absolutely huge. As I got an offer straight away from Hoffenheim for Amin Harit. What league are these in now, Hoffenheim? Did they manage to get survival? Because of course they were in the playoff game, and the playoff game is played whilst we sim to this next season. Bundesliga 2. Are they here? They are not. They did survive. Union still in that division. So, with them being in the same division as us, I think I am going to accept it. It's a good move for him. However, I'm going to try and get more money out of it. We'll go for 13 million. Stuttgart are back, even offering a player in this one. 5.4 plus, who is this player? It's Jean-Paul Boetas. He's a good player as well. He's a very decent player. That's not a bad swap deal, you know, for Amin Harit. He's 29-year-old, 75 rated. I think I would rather take the money, though, and sign a player who I want to sign, not just be forced into one of these moves. As you can see, the team was, as it was at the start, as we're going to simulate Genoa right here. First game of pre-season is a 2-0 win. Sheben ID, very impressed with that one, as now we've got a bid in from Lille, over, of course, in France for Robbie Matondo. They've probably offered before for him, I think. That's definitely not enough money. He does run out of contract, I think, because I need to show you the contracts. But still, we want to get as worth out of him. As where's the first improvement we make? I've got a lot of midfielders on the list, but he's telling me striker. I'm going to show you the short list. Definitely not everyone. There is so many players on this. It is unreal. You can see we've got centre-backs. I want to improve the defence. We've got midfielders as well, and I want to get quality additions in, not just rushed ones. I think we are going to start off by trying to sign a striker. We've got the Dane right here in Nikolai Baden-Fredriksson from Vitesse. So bringing him over from not Germany. Where is it? Netherlands, that's it. And of course he should cost 8 million. I think he's out of contract actually. I was looking at both of these. Duvakis is more expensive. So yeah, 8 million is what they've set the price tag on, but I'm going to try and get him cheaper. It's a sign that he's out of contract, of course, that they're just stuck on one price, so hopefully we can make the most of that. 6.8 is quite low, but no, they don't want him. They want Pallison, although he's had a really big off-season. I don't want to lose Victor Pallison as well. 7.3 is good enough, definitely. I think that's decent for a striker, saving a little bit of money as well, as let's get into the contract. Get a striker straight in and build from that, as it wants him on important. I want to kind of offer him Crucial, you know. I do, because we need to sign a Crucial striker. I'm going to offer him Crucial, just so we get the objective done and the board like me, as we'll offer 3 years. He wants 5, we will settle for 4. I don't want to commit to players too much, as to disregard a release clause. Now the wage, I don't know what he's want. I'm going to offer 30k, signing on bonus of 400k. Will he take that? 36 and a 10 goal bonus. We'll let it slide. He's going to be a crucial striker. Hopefully gets the goals. So we've got a new man up front with Pierringer. It's Fredriksson. Happy with that one. Good stats on him as well, so hopefully can do the business. Left-footed, so he can go on the left-hand side. Pierringer on the other side. He's going to be the one pushed further forward in this formation, which I like. Very much improved. There's 2 more changes. Idrisi and Danny Costa into the team for this next one. Let's see what we can do against Cagliari right here. It's telling us to not forget about subs. As Timo Becker from Sampdoria has a bid in. And we have got quite a few right backs at the team right now. I'm going to just straight up accept it. We do need to get rid of some. We've got Meyerhofer. We got Danny Costa, and now we've got Aydin. Timo Becker, you were good last season, but we'll leave. Hopefully an injection of cash as we'll, excuse me, simulate this one. What can we do against another Italian team? It's a 1-1 draw. Macchias and Idrisi in the same minute. Don't see that happen too often. As Ghent up next. I want to keep making signings in between these games. Ooh, Danny Longstaff's a free agent. Do like my free agents, but of course, like my players, I've got to spend money for as well. As I think the defence is high rated, as I just knocked the microphone. Maybe midfield's what we strengthen next. Of course, we've had Wijan out for a while. We've got Zalazar in cam, which is good. As we're going to simulate this next one as well with the similar team. Might as well just go for it. Ghent, it's a 2-1 win in the 90th minute. Maxto, Palsson got sent off. Depotre and Cristoforo. But yeah, I'm thinking about midfield next. And I've got quite a few players lined up. So I've got a bid in straight after this one. Trabzonspor for Aydin. No chance. He will stay here. I do like the way he's progressed. Same with Delgado. Xavier has gone up another rating. 18-year-old, 71 rated. He's looking decent. I was convincing myself that Tony Schwartz was going out on loan. Apparently he's not. He's still at the club. Herites as well, and Matondo. So we still should have the money makers here. Of course, if they get sold for the money, I think every team's rejected the price tags we put on them so far, so maybe we don't get as much money as we expected for the pairing. As Stadia Rems are up next. Place for Maxto. Yeah, Lille can't agree to over 9 million for him. As we'll simulate this one, a tired team, but it's got to do what it got to do as we win the game. Hahn with their goal, Baden and Cristoforo with ours. Very nice. As Roma now wanting Armin Harit. Jose Mourinho wanting to join up with him. We just need him out of the club, to be fair. Get a bit of more money. We will sell Amin Harit. We've got more things coming in here. Just let him leave the club as Cagliari. Played these already, haven't we? As Matondo, another offer from Porto. 10.7 million. Now that is fine. Just lose these 2 players. That's what? 23 million into the club? Not bad. That's before this final. I think I'm going to try and sign some new players up. So we have them for, of course, the new season. The first one I'm going to go with is a backup cam. Tony Schwartz I still do want out on loan because Zalazar got injured a lot. And cam is a position we need to rotate a lot in games, of course, because it's a position that requires a lot of running, a lot of strength. We've got Anis Slimane. A suggestion from one of you guys. Of course, I'm trying to like comments now. I read every single one. Of course, responding is a different matter because I don't want to respond to some and then not others. I want to respond to all of you or none of you, as we've got Ani Salame on the list, if I can say his name right. San Lorenzo del Almagro. He's from in Argentina. Should be quite cheap. It's 4.4 million euros is what his current valuation's at. Can we get him for that? They want Patterson in the swap. No chance. That is very, 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 very off the table, as 5 million should be acceptable. 6.3, that's a lot, you know, for a player who's not necessarily brought in as a starter. 5.5, still a lot, but I'll accept. I do think he's got potential as well. He's a tall player as well, as we'll get him through the door. Come on, just make sure you take a rotational. You're not getting an important squad role. He wants important, of course he does. With Salazar, will he be important? Maybe off the bench. I'll give him it for now, but I'm making no guarantees to him as a 5-year contract. 4 years. 4 years is as much as I like to go, but everyone wants more. There's no wage thing agreed. 75 rated Baden Fredriksson was on 36k, so I'm guessing 27 for this guy. We'll give him a 400k signing on bonus, and that is accepted. Signing number 2. Not going to lie, a bit more price than I expected, as he's straight in the team for this final game. Cagliari, can we get a win? 4-3. What a close one that is. Piering in the first minute. Simeone, Keita Balde, Maxto, Simeone, Keita Balde, Pieringer. 3 players scoring 2 goals in that game for either side, really, and that's a way to lose. Very unlucky, as Harit has left. Almost had his first trophy right there. We've got players on the scouting list. I want to keep on signing. I am not done, and I myself would say I am far from being done. Offer here for Javier Delgado, 1.8 million. Are you having a laugh? Potential he's got. I'm slipping a 10 million clause right on him, as we've got some good players coming through here. I can't scout anymore. That's how much I've done. And I think we do need that defensive midfielder into the club. We've got some players on the list right here. But Samu Costa is left-footed, 6 foot. The Portuguese defensive midfielder slash centre midfielder looks perfect for us at the moment. But is he that much of an improvement on Cristoforo? I'm very unsure. I do want a left-footed player, but unfortunate for us, he's not one. We've got Michael Abisha and Philippe Orgenic, who have been on this list for absolutely ages. Love the look of both of those players. And Orgenic is a player that I really do want to sign. I really do want to sign, but he's very pricey for us in our position at the moment. 25 million is what he's going to cost for a 79 rated. Did break the bank a little bit on Ortega. I think with the way we've been going lately, we'll just have to splash the cash. We did it with Ortega. Let's try and get Philippe Orgenic. A real staple of a signing if we can get this guy in. It'll be a challenge though. And I mean a challenge. 20. We'll offer underneath at the moment 22 million. Please just don't walk away. They agree to it. I didn't expect that. That's way under his evaluation, right? Wage time. I'm not going to try and be funny and get less money off that transfer fee. It's what we've offered. Now it's down to the contract. It seems he wants to come to Schalke if he's going to take that money. That's crucial. Okay. We'll go for a 3-year contract. He accepts that. One of the only players to do. No release clause. Please tell me what you want money-wise. He hasn't. Ooh, what do we offer him? 39. We'll offer him 500 on the signing on bonus, and then an extra one of goals. If he gets 10 goals, he can have 300k. I don't know about that 40, and he removes the bonus. That's acceptable. A big staple of a signing right here. Philippe Orgenic joins the Switzerland midfielder, hopefully. The one taking us forward. Very happy with that. I've got to say it's been a long time coming. Look at the stats on that guy. He should be running the DM position with Cristoforo or Delgado if he starts stepping up quickly. He is one hell of a player, hiding in the Switzerland leagues. I Can't remember the name of the team that he came from, but looks absolutely sensational all around. Very happy with that, as Robbie Matondo's gone as well, so a bit more money because we was just running low. As Mehmet Khan Aydin rejects that offer from Utrecht. We don't want to let go of him, as I wouldn't say I'm completely happy with the squad, but if we went into the first game of the season with this, I'd be happy enough. I am still looking at players. As a loan offer here for Junior Adamu from Getafe. He did do well for us last season, but we've just signed another striker. It's Molina that wanted out on loan. But I think I'm going to accept that. Maybe a rash move. He did score 8 goals last year, but still wasn't enough for me. I'm going to see if we can pick up a bit of experience. His rating isn't growing, as well as Newcastle want Marvin Pieringa. With the money they've got at the moment, I don't think I could actually stop that. This might have to be an accept, you know. I'm going to try and up it a little bit. I know they've got money, 15 million. Not that I want to accept it, but we've just got to go with it as we're getting more scout reports in. Maybe we need another striker before the window's over. And maybe another attacking midfielder as well, as Hoffenheim have agreed to pay the 10 million release clause of Rodrigo Salazar. I want to try and sign him up. Thanks for seeing me, boss, but I'm sorry I'm telling you this. I just don't see a future here. Him and Harit are going to leave at the same time. Where does that leave the rest of us? As he's talking about contracts, I mean, what do you mean? Just thinking money. You're leaving the club, Salazar. Very unhappy. I'm not going to try and keep unhappy players here. We've signed a cam. He will be given his chance, will Anis Slimane, or Slimane, as hopefully we can cushion the blow with a player I've just found on the scouting right here. Din Hasanovic, the Bosnian striker. Is he Dzeko's regen? 74 rated at 18-year-old. This could be the replacement if Pieringa goes. And Adamu, of course, as well, as recommended wages 20k. We'll offer him an important role. He accepts the important role. 5 years, I'll accept that for this guy because I think he will definitely grow more. Accept no release clause. 17 and a 5 appearance fee. Okay, he's definitely going to get that, I think, with the rating. Just gone ahead and signed Dasanovic. What a spot by the scout, as he's taken his manager rating up despite us losing players. As how much money do we actually have at the moment? We've got 16 million. That's not bad. I've not looked at it since selling players. Really did have plans for him as well, as can we get another player in before we go into the first game of the season. Defence needs sharpening up as well. I haven't forgot about that. I'd like a high-rated player, however, of course, Bellicott chap's very highly rated. 75, 21-year-old, one for the future, which is maybe what we need to go for, but I think I am going to hold away from that for now. A midfielder, an attacking midfielder, although Slimane did take an important role. I've been told Tom Kraub is joining Schalke in real life, 22-year-old. Maybe we're going for him, but I'll keep on looking for a minute. Not going to rush anything, as they agreed to 15.6 million for Marvin Pieringa to Newcastle. I've got to accept that one. That is money into the bank. Just when we need it, as well as Bootler. Sampdoria want him. No, I'll keep Bootler around. He's a good squad player to have. I think his starting days are past him from that first season. But yeah, we definitely need him now. We've got rid of 2 strikers. Pieringa goes out as Antalyaspor want Roman Prochka on a loan to buy. Got nothing against that. Gotta say, the business we've done has been massive. There's now another loan to buy for Herman. I will accept that. I thought he was a decent player, but looking at his stats in depth, I don't think he's really got it to kick on and be a player as a starter, as we need to make drastic improvement rather quick. And we have Hertha Berlin up first. Prochka, yes, you go out, mate. Can we just get to this game, please, and set his lineup up? We should have hardly anyone injured as well, which is another good thing. Because here we are. Prochka actually rejected his deal, but Herman hopefully doesn't do the same. Player chat, Wijan. I'll think about it. Is he back? Is Thomas Wijan back already? Yes, he is. He's on the bench. Maybe I fit him in for Cristoforo. I do rate Wijan, of course. Not on this side, though. We're going to make them centre mids instead of centre defensive midfielders, as I think this is the first team to start the season off with Ortega in goal, Aydin, Breto, Maxto, Palsson and Chanaloglu. Although I said the defence was the worst bit, I haven't changed any of them, apart from Aydin coming back, of course, with Wijan and Orgenic in the midfield. Got really big things for him. Anis Slimane is the cam right now with Hasanovic and Baden Fredriksson, a new striker partnership up front. We didn't score enough goals and we didn't keep enough out, as we've got 2 places that I still want to sign players. In the reserves are like 3 pages, of course, as Hertha Berlin. We are going to play this at home to start the Bundesliga season. And there's a last look at our team as it's Schalke in goal. Borkan, Tarkowski, Marco, Zifuk, Fernandes, Cooper Miners, Eckelkamp, Hazard and Diatta with Dolberg. Signed Thorgan Hazard. Very good one. Maya now dropped to the bench. Piatek on the bench as well. Not got a bad squad. We definitely haven't as well. Now, can we kick on and have a season to remember, not to forget like the last 2? As of course, they're not worse than the seasons before. The last 2 we have survived, but still not where we want to be, as Thomas Wijan with a pass in the middle. Hasanovic got his shirt tucked in still, as that's out wide. Into Chanaloglu. Is his delivery still the same? That's a brilliant ball! And how was Baden missed? Is that Slimane or Slimane? I don't know. As Hazard running down this line, coming across to try and block Thorgan off. Of course, he will not like playing against us. Ex-Dortmund player, Jedson Fernandes tackled. Still, they have the ball. They had a man down as well, Diatta, but he's got back up. He's actually on it right now. Eckelkamp! What a finish. 1-0 down at home. It looks like the same story. Started brightly, but very good finish. We're trailing the opening game right here as well. Will things ever change with our signings as well? Just what a goal that is. However, I soon won't like it if he doesn't start scoring goals. Sazanovic through the middle. Orgenic is on the ball. Our new big signing. Not striker, but signing as he strikes and misses. Corner ball, however. Can we do something from these corners? Big gap to whip the ball into. And it's going to be Paulsen arriving to the keeper. So far, it seems like there's definitely room for improvement in the second half of this game, as Jedson Fernandes has a bit of a gap. Passes it into Dolberg. Goes backwards. We are chasing shadows a little bit. Eckelkamp. Now it's out wide. Thorgan Hazard. We've just completely missed him. And we need to get a tackling in him, please. There we go. Aydin doing the defensive duties. Love that from him on his return. As that's a ball into Baden. It's a good turn away. They've tried to snap him, but he's going to keep on going. Orgenic through again. Now on to Slimane, as he's going to look out wide. Or Slimane again, as Chanaloglu whips one in, hits Zifuk, and it goes out for a throw-in. Can we get something just before half-time? No options, really. Hang on, you can't be offside from a throw-in. Orgenic making all the runs. He's the main player, as that's a decent ball, but to the keeper. And I'd definitely say we are on top, as the ball back. Not red. Diatta through to Cooper Miners. Barreto with an interception. Slimane passed it forward, but there's the half-time whistle. Definitely on top, but somehow losing. Let's put everything into changing that around, shall we? Wijan back into Aydin. Through the middle there. He gets it off through the middle. Slimane. Hasanovic. Orgenic now into Baden Fredriksson. Tried to whip it across. Passing's more direct. Still, better passing doesn't score your goals. Well, it should do, but it doesn't at the moment. As Wijan dispossessed. Back, not fully fit, of course, after his injury. It's through to Thorgan Hazard. Talking about transfers. Luca Becker going to Watford. As that's Aydin getting a bit of a foot on it. Still, it's not cleared. It's to the edge of the box. Eckelkamp can strike. We know that. Cooper Miners. He can as well. It's gone through and out. Still, we'll try and keep the pressure on. Orgenic drills it into Baden. That's a chip over the top to Tony Schwartz. Pulls it back into Hasanovic. Brilliant block from James Tarkowski. And a corner ball. Can we try and whip this in just near post? That's a good one from Orgenic on the head of Paulsen again and over. We really don't deserve to be on the losing side of this game. They don't deserve to be on a drawing side themselves, as Hasanovic running away from his man right there. It's been a good debut for both strikers. Just all apart from shooting, they've been good. As Tony Schwartz flicks that on. Orgenic. We've got Fredriksson making a run. Here is Baden. And he has just absolutely scuffed it. Oh dear. Hasanovic to come off as well for Bootler. Got to think about fitness, even though it is the first game of the season. As they've kept the ball. Dolberg into Serdar forward. Onto Arnie Meyer. Can't get it through though. Paulsen in the way. This will go straight to Bootler. And we've got to move quickly. Orgenic. Oh, can't get his pass off. And Wijan's lost it a lot this game, to be fair. Maybe Delgado was dropped unfairly, as now Thorgan through the middle. Serdar Coming across, but they've still managed to get the ball. That's a good pass. Maxto with the block. Torgan. It's round into Maxto again, and Tony Schwartz to try and run away. Here he goes. Tony Schwartz lays that off. That's a rough challenge on him, who's injury prone, of course. That's through to Baden. Defender on his back. Still continue to press. Palsen wins a good header. Baden into Bootler. Not the best of flicks on. We've still got the ball. Schwartz whipping it in. Bootler trying to get it. Falls to Orgenic, who's been brilliant this game. Bootler to keep hold of this. Try and cross it in. Hits Borgjan. Now into Aydin. Across the middle. It's fallen to the edge of the box through bodies and saved once more. Will we get this equaliser that we thoroughly deserve? I'm not too sure now at the moment, as we've got to get the ball off them very quick. It's going to go into stoppage time soon, as Torgan Hazard down this wing. Got to switch play if we get it rather quickly. Come on, you've got to win that, number 16. Don't know who that is actually. As now Dolberg step in there. No foul. It's through to Jedson, however. Come on, we're into stoppage time now. Don't just be 1 minute. It is just 1 minute. Torgan Hazard to the edge of the box as well. Dolberg releases. Ortega saves. Game will be over, I think, as Danny da Costa going up front. What a weird switch around that is. We'll try and win the header. We don't. The game's definitely going to be over now. They'll get a final chance. Diatta into Jedson. Tried to put a tackle in right there. Got a tackle in. Hoof that Chanaloglu. And there is the whistle. A 1-0 defeat on opening day. Not what we wanted. Shows that we've still got players to sign. But we didn't deserve at all to lose that. Ooh, good. A good performance, but no goal. But it is a learning curve. You can see Borussia Dortmund failing to win as well, as we didn't win. It wasn't good enough, Wejan. I really wasn't impressed by him. Said the strikers did everything well apart from score. The passing, the running, the movement was good. As I think I'm going to end the episode out here, of course. Plenty of time for signings in the next one. As thank you guys for watching right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on down below as well. We're on the race to 6.5k. We might have hit it by now. We're on 494. We're almost near 7k there. But yeah, thank you for the support. It's very much appreciated. Just waiting for FIFA 23 round the corner as well now, because there's a team that I wouldn't mind managing. Take care, guys. In a bit, and I will see you all later. Peace.